Hi everyone, this is my second installment in terms of Take Charge Now for New Year's financial resolutions. I'm all about setting yourself up for success. My previous YouTube video tackled the first 6 months of the year, so I thought maybe it would be a good idea to just break that down quickly. In January, set some goals for yourself, goals that matter to you, that excite you, that will change your spending habits. By the time you get to February, yep, the bills are starting to roll in. If I can, I would suggest, knowing that you can't pay them all off necessarily, pay the one with the largest interest rate first, as opposed to the largest balance. By March, you're thinking beyond saving, spending, debt management, maybe thinking about insurance. What if something were to happen to you? Would your family be okay? Have you thought about updating a will regardless of your age? And should the economy go into a recession, do you have an emergency fund? And if not, now is the time to say, okay, back up. I may need a credit card or a line of credit, because when you need those types of financial tools, you may not be able to get them depending on your financial situation. April, it's going to be really difficult to do anything with your taxes for 2022, but you can set yourself up for success for 2023, and you may want to speak to an expert. By May, the weather is changing, and I think this is a good month to shut it down. No discretionary spending. In fact, say to yourself, I'm not going to spend a dime other than what I absolutely need to. Because come June, I like the idea you've saved some money, you realize you have it, and you set yourself up for success. You become an automatic millionaire. I know, no one automatically becomes a millionaire overnight, but you have money coming out of your account. You now realize that you have a little financial wiggle room, and that money can get redirected to either pay down debt, to an emergency fund, into savings, or even into your investment plan. Now we're starting to move into July, and I think it's always a good time to ask yourself, do I have and should I have a financial planner? I am a certified financial planner with FP Canada, and yet I have a planner, an advisor manage our portfolio. It takes away all the emotion. I'm not on top of my money every single day, but I expect them to be. And don't self-eliminate. Don't say you don't have enough money, you don't deserve one, you have a back of the envelope calculation. Go to the FP Canada website, check it out. Go into your financial institution and ask to speak to someone. Develop your own plan. That's for July. As we move into August, I think it's a really good time to say, if something were to happen to you, could someone step in and handle your financial affairs or even make decisions for you from a medical perspective? This doesn't need to be carved in stone. It's not only for those who may be considered older in terms of life stage. It's for everyone. Everyone should have something in place. And if you don't like it, as I said, it's not carved in stone. You can change it up. So once we now move into September, it is back to school. And I also think it's all about, well, a couple of things here. Back to school, setting up RESPs for your children. If you haven't, most children will need some form of post-secondary education. But I also think it's also considering the side hustle. It's a gig economy, maybe working part-time. I don't know for sure if this economy is going to go into a recession, but if it does, you want some financial wiggle room. Maybe you turn a hobby into something that's revenue generating. Maybe when you buy investments, you're looking for companies that have solid balance sheets and pay a dividend. It's all about having a little bit more money in your pocket. Come October, most of you by now know that I do work with Home Equity Bank, the home of the reverse chip mortgage. And I do so because I like this product. It's not a product for everyone, but if you're over the age of 55, you do have equity built up in your home, you are struggling to make ends meet because you cannot eat a brick in retirement, then maybe taking some of that equity out of your home makes all kinds of sense. I think it's worthy of exploring. By the time you get to November, think back to last November. Did you spend more than you really wanted to, needed to, should have during the holiday season? All I'm saying is you might want to do things differently as you reflect on the past year. And then when you get to December, I love this month because this is when we look back. We look at the plan we put into place. We can revise it, we reflect on it, we can change it up. But December is a great month to do that. At the end of the day, I'd like to think of this whole process. You are a giant flywheel, and you're the nucleus in the middle, my financial life. And each spoke, put 12 of them on a visual graph, allows you to tackle one element each month of your financial life. What I've outlined may or may not work for you. You need to know what you need to do so that each month you're moving forward. And as you gain more and more spokes on that flywheel, you gain more and more traction. And I can almost guarantee you, if you take this seriously, you will be in a much better financial position this time next year. Give it a try. What have you got to lose? And keep me posted.